What if motorhomes didn't break the way they do now? Imagine this, your water pump fails, and instead of ripping cabinets apart, you open a side hatch, pull a handle, and slide out a service pod like a drawer. Swap it, lock it, done. No days in the shop, no mystery leaks. No, we need to remove half the interior. This is the Smart Service Coach, a realistic future motorhome concept built around the thing everyone hates the most, repairs. Here's what people already watch like crazy: inside tours of luxury motorhomes, especially when there's a wild twist. That inside format has proven it can go massively viral. But we're flipping the formula. Instead of "look how expensive it is," today is "look how it stops RV ownership from turning into a maintenance lifestyle." Because the biggest killer of RV happiness isn't horsepower, it's downtime. Two realities. Water intrusion is a constant threat in RVs. Insurance often draws a line between sudden damage and neglected maintenance, which is where slow leaks can become financially brutal. So the viral promise of this coach is simple: make problems easier to detect, easier to reach, and faster to fix. That's the whole design thesis. Smart Service Coach keeps your channel's signature look: smooth monocoque-inspired shell, black glass visor band, subtle gold seam accents, multi-axle hypercoach stance, glossy, showroom-grade surfaces. But it's not just pretty. The sides are intentionally designed with clean, flush service doors, not random little panels everywhere. It's organized like an aircraft or a race car. Systems first, aesthetics second, then both meet in the middle. Most RVs are built like this. Interior first, cabinets, walls. Systems crammed wherever they fit. Access becomes an afterthought. Smart Service Coach flips that. The coach has a central service spine, a protected channel where major utilities run, and the high-failure components live in modular service pods accessible from the outside. So instead of tear it apart, the workflow becomes open, remove, replace, close. That's the whole viral wow moment. This is the pod everyone cares about. Inside the water pod, pump, filters, pressure regulator, manifold with labeled shutoffs, quick disconnects, and a small containment tray under the assembly. If anything drips, it's contained and detected. And the coach adds leak sensors in the places that matter. Under plumbing zones, near the bathroom, near tanks and valves. When a sensor triggers, it alerts the system, shuts the relevant valve, and logs where it happened. The goal is not never leak. The goal is never leak silently, because silent leaks turn into rot, mold, and ruined floors. Next pod, electrical. Power pod includes Leaf APO4 battery bank, modular blocks, inverter/charger, DC distribution plus fusing, labeled cable trays, and a single disconnect maintenance switch. If an inverter fails, you don't remove furniture. You slide the pod out, swap the inverter module, slide it back. This also makes upgrades easy. You buy a new module instead of rewiring your life. Roof penetrations are a major leak and maintenance zone. So this concept moves HVAC towards side shoulder ducts and a consolidated service path. The climate pod includes heat pump module or standard HVAC module, filters accessible without tools, condensate management routed into a controlled drain path. You don't need a roof of gadgets. You need a system that's reachable and predictable. Okay, full bathroom pods exist in other industries: marine, tiny homes, modular builds. For a motorhome, the realistic version is a wet core pod, shower hardware, plumbing junctions, waterproof pan, service ports. Not the whole bathroom slides out. That's too much. It's a serviceable core, so if something fails behind the wet wall, you can access it without demolition. Slide-outs create space, but they also create seals, alignment issues, extra openings, additional failure points. So Smart Service Coach stays no slide-outs for the realism plus longevity story. How it still feels big. Clean long sightlines, low-profile furniture, transform zones, work/lounge/sleep. Storage designed into structure, not bolted everywhere. This keeps the story consistent. Less complexity, more travel. Let's be honest, Modularity has trade-offs. Standardization is hard. Connectors must be robust and consistent. Upfront cost rises. Better service architecture isn't free. More interfaces. Quick disconnects must be leak-proof and vibration-proof. Brand lock-in risk. If modules are proprietary, owners get trapped. So the concept's rule is, use modularity only where it reduces downtime the most. Water, power, HVAC, high impact. Everything else stays normal. That keeps it realistic. Layout, 18 out of 20. Weight realism, 17 out of 20. Energy realism, 17 out of 20. Manufacturability, 17 out of 20. Safety/legal, 17 out of 20. Total, 86 out of 100. Translation, this could exist, and it would change ownership more than another fancy interior ever could. Next episode vote. Keep it realistic. A. RangeCore V2. Even tighter EV/hybrid plus real charging strategy. B. Stormproof park mode. Realistic severe weather RV design rules. Comment A or B.